Well, thanks for your interest in this whole series on embodiment made simple. And I hope it's offering you some tools to live more fully and comfortably in this physical home of yours. It's a tragedy if we don't. It's one of the great tragedies for many of us, is how disembodied and disassociated we are from our physicality. This is our home. We got it, whether we like it or not. In this modern age, if anything, our bodies are things more to be, say, shaped and molded according to fashion rather than the integral part of our experience of the world and self that it really is. The only way we can actually know the world and live in it is through this animal body. All the senses are located in the body. So tuning it, becoming more embodied, is a crucial skill for living a really full and complete life, right? And not simply just some kind of luxury. We humans have evolved such incredible capacity for mental pursuits that we've mostly concentrated on those rather than also developing our physical ones. Well, unless you're maybe an athlete or a dancer you have, but even there, you're only developing a certain kind of awareness. But you get the point. Here I want to open up what we would call the tactile nature of this body, the tactile sense. It's the sense of touch and feel. And this tactile sense is facilitated by millions and millions of receptors throughout the largest single organ in your body, the skin. And there are different concentrations in different areas. Some have very, very high concentrations. You'll notice in your fingers, incredible sense of touch in the fingers. So perhaps let's begin here, just by tuning into noticing what these receptors are already sending right now. So if you're standing, then you will feel the lower body pressure in the feet. Or if you're sitting, it'll be still the same. There'll be the feet, but also your butt and your legs and the back of the legs rather. Anywhere where gravity is really holding you close to the ground or a chair or some other sort of lower grounded device, I guess I'll call it. So we can feel things at the lower part of ourselves and gravity's at play there. So what also about the feeling of your clothing? Well, assuming your clothes. So you can just tune into that. We tune it out on a regular basis because it's not important data. Unless suddenly you go, oh, I've got no clothes on or something. Quite unusual. What about the sense, the tactile sense of the atmosphere itself and temperature? These are all known through the skin, through these fine sense receptors located in the skin. How about putting your hands together? Just put your hands together and have one hand feel the other. Just feeling around your hands. Notice the different textures, the feeling of touch and the sense of being touched. Because if you've got one hand on another, it's usually that, isn't it? One's actually getting the sense of being touched and the other's touching. But it's all part of the tactile senses. Perhaps even try just taking one hand and feeling, or both hands and feeling a couple of different textures, such as soft skin on my legs. I've got a bit of hair there as well. You may not have. The feeling of clothing, soft clothing, hard clothing. If you've got a desk or a chair somewhere there, feeling that. This really sounds very obvious, but it's again this practice that enables you to tune into and tune the sensory awarenesses. And it just begins by doing this. Literally anything in your environment can be employed in this way. Just being fully present to the different varieties of information and data that's coming back. Well, the hands do have these particularly sensitive and many of these sense receptors. You could also try just touching with another body part, maybe the arm or the elbow on the wall, and just seeing, how does this feel? Or even get your nose to touch something. What's it like when you touch things with your nose? It might sound a little weird, but quite often when we're cuddling with people, we're doing that, aren't we? There are these sort of sensitive ways in which we can engage with the world and with other people that are also signaling interesting things. Romantic cuddling is a very particular kind of signaling, but it's just mostly just touch. to play and explore with this. Just occasionally tune in to your senses, to your touch senses, and just be with those for a little bit. We've got all these other senses, of course, sometimes just moving between them. The sight, the smell, the taste, and so forth are all really important. But this is all helping to sensitize you further and further and to become more embodied.